Welcome back to Squawk Box this morning. The futures right now, we've got red out. We're starting the day behind the ball, if you will, down 141 points if we opened up right now. And but we have a little bit of music to maybe give us a pick-me-up.
That's right. If you're worried with all the red arrows you've been seeing, well, guess what? All morning long, we've been playing songs from Blues Traveler. The band is celebrating its 25th anniversary. Their latest album is Susie Cracks the Whip. It is the 11th studio album for the band that really burst onto the scene back in the 90s. All these hits like But Anyway, Run Around, Hook, you know these songs, and more importantly, you know the harmonica sounds too. Joining us right now on the Squawk stage is John Popper. He is the lead singer of Blues Traveler, a harmonica expert. And John, you've brought us harmonicas today.
Yes, I gave you guys each a harmonica so you guys could work in harmony and in concert. And after just coming out of commercial break, I've realized the folly of my ways. But let's all try it again. Let's all inhale at the same time. 1, 2, 3. And then exhale. I'm instantly sympathizing with music teachers around the nation. But, you know, the fun thing about harmonicas is they, in theory, never go out of tune, though it sounds like that was
You think mine's out of tune already?
Out of tune.
Just a little bend.
Maybe he's out of tune.
It could be me.
I will point out that these harmonicas were all made in China. So
right.
By Bain Industries.
make of that what you will.
Immediately said by a Bain.
What you will.
No, that's just...
I have to say, I was watching earlier today, your breakdown of the debate last night I thought was spot on.
Oh, thank you.
I thought you had it down. I think he was playing a defensive game, and he was kind of sweating. It was interesting. But you know what I saw last night was two candidates who didn't want to be there. Both of them were like, don't mess this up. Oh, yeah. God. And, like, I think there's just an incredible amount of fatigue at this point.
No, we're getting I asked for an extension because I'm not ready. And
yeah,
he wants more.
Can we go out another 6
Maybe
months?
take another year. Let's take another year.
Another year, another $2 billion. Yeah.
You just call it,
we got to do this.
Yes.
We got to do this.
Decision 5,000.
47 made up on each side.
Well,
6%. Make up your mind.
By the way, Joe, this is fine with me. The president's president for sure then for another year, and then he wins another term.
I love the American Idol aspect of it. We should have like a contest, feats of strength.
You know, by the way,
of grievances. Why not?
That's very smart, because I think part of what's happened with these debates is people judge them no longer as what is this guy going to do to me in my life, but almost in this era of reality TV, they judge them as a contest. Right. And the old McLuhan line about television's a cool medium and you have to be cool has kind of been repealed.
Oh, yeah. We've gone from the Kennedy-Nixon debate way beyond that into... what's that? The Boyle woman who's saying, you know, that
Susan Boyle.
Susan Boyle, yes. Right. And now we want to see that kind of moment now. I mean, I think she could actually win in a write-in if she was running.
You know, you're an interesting guy for a musician, though. You're a libertarian.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I'm a libertarian, but I went to a libertarian rally, and I really believe in just about everything they say, with two exceptions. I think we can't be isolationist, and you can't dabble in world politics for, you know, however long, you know, 250 years, and then just sort of, we're kidding. You can't just stop. And that's a problem for me. And then also, I'm pro-choice, and I think as a libertarian, it should at least be open to that question. And Ron Paul, you know, God bless him, is very pro-life. And that's his party is very behind him on that, and that's something that I have a problem with. But again, the great thing about being a libertarian is they don't have to agree with each other. But you know, at that rally, I was very aware of a very big pro-life swell, and again, that's how people feel about it. But it's just that's the issue I have with them.
You know, you're on the road. What is it? About 250 days out of the year?
Yeah, more. It certainly feels like that now. I would say pretty close. We're doing about 6 months this year.
So you're talking to people across America all the time. What's the sense you get up from talking to these people just about how they feel, not only about politics, about the economy right now?
I think the economy is really the issue right now. A great way to look at it is that in that first debate, I believed Romney about the economy. I wanted to believe Obama. And that to me was the difference.
What does that mean?
He was talking about education. He was talking about helping people. And I wanted that to be true. And Romney said, I can make the economy better. And you're like, I think he can make the economy better. And that was really where I came out on it. And that's where I think a lot of people came out on it. And whether or not this was an intended bounce back for Romney, I don't know. But I just know that that was a real bounce back. And I like the fact that it's close. If whoever wins at this point, I'm going to think they fairly earned it. And that, I think, is the process that we really wanted. I didn't want one side being like, of course we should win.
Although you're going to have a very divided population. There's going to be about half the country that thinks that
hasn't it been anyway? I mean, I think it's been divided since Bush-Gore, since someone stole the election or someone didn't steal the election.
You're absolutely right about this. I mean, the 2000, we were a 50-50 country. 2004, we were a 50-50 country. That was probably distorted in 2008 by the financial collapse. I think in 2012, I myself think the president's going to win in the end. I think he has a structural advantage in the battleground states. Will win by a reasonable but not very big margin of the popular vote. But it's going to be very close. And then the question is, does the Congress, which, if it's still Republican, decide that it has to cooperate, that it has to come somewhere to the middle?
I think the financial cliff is going to force everybody to compromise. I think this election should really just be the referendum on cooperation. I'm hoping it will be. I think everyone's hoping that, because it is an unpopular Congress. I think that basically for the entire length since 2000, there's been this phrase that's been very popular that always just peeves me off. I know we're on television.
Cable.
He's not my president. People love to say that. Well, no matter who wins, that is going to be your president. And Obama is our president now, and Bush was our president, and both of these people are co-conspirators in this incredible deficit and in our military adventures. And you can say that one isn't responsible and one is, but they've also inherited this from Clinton. And you can take it all the way back to Eisenhower. You could really blame everything on the Paris Treaty in 1919, if you really want.
Actually, you can blame a lot on it.
Yes, you can. I mean, that was...
We can blame the French?
That was where the New World Order was established.
Good. Let's blame the French.
Woodrow Wilson, you'd have to blame.
You could blame Cain and Abel if you want to, but the fact is, we're in it now, and whoever wins that race is going to be our president. And
all right, stay with us, John.
Sure.
You're going to be here. Coming up, we have more futures trading, sharply lower on some negative earnings news. We're going to get Jim Cramer's take on DuPont and 3M next.
Much, and we will see you.
Great to see you guys.
Okay, you too. Thank you. When we come back, the last word from Blues Traveler frontman John Popper.
The sun is warm as the day is long. Today on CNBC.
Our thanks to Democratic strategist Bob Shrum for joining us today. We're going to give John Popper the last word. He's from the front man for Blues Traveler, and the last word is Apple.
I think it ultimately is good as long as you can figure out how to make money off of it as a musician.
And you have or you haven't?
We have. We've figured out how to sell our songs on iTunes and Amazon. People will figure out how to get that music off of there, but the thing that is important is that this leads to selling you gigs. Okay. People will get a hold of your music, and they will want to buy tickets to your shows, which is what I've been living on for 25 years.
Way to go.
Thank you.
John, thank you. That does it for us right now. It's time for Squawk on the Street.
Hey.